and welcome to the Raggedy Edge. And the Raggedy Edge is where I talk about something that's bugging me or something that I've been wondering about, or something that pisses me off, or something that I think is hysterically funny, or maybe not hysterically funny, but just odd, or just whatever. And today I want to talk about, like you haven't had enough of this, but this is a whole different spin on it, Kamala Harris, okay? All right, I've been watching this election. I have to go fast because my camera's gonna shut off in like 5 minutes, so I got 5 minutes. Okay, so I've been watching the election, I was watching the campaigning, and Trump was trying, like he was pouring it on the whole time. He was trying so hard. He was hitting town after town every day. He was doing rally after rally. They even shot the guy, and he jumps up and he goes, fight, fight, fight. And then he like doubles down and does even more rallies. And then he goes on Theo Vaughn, and he goes on Joe Rogan, and he's like engaging, and he does like 3 hours on Joe Rogan, right? And he's like unscripted, and he's addressing issues and drilling down on issues. And then there's Kamala. And I've seen Kamala in a hearing where she was, on the ball, seemed really smart, and was just drilling down on someone on one or two specific facts. She like was boxing them into a corner, getting them to like trying to prove something, like that they had done something or not done something. I can't remember what. She was really fucking bitchy too at the time. And I thought, wow, like, I don't want to be cross-examined by her. And so anyways, that aside, the campaign comes along, and it's like she's gone. And in her place, there's this other Kamala. And this Kamala is uninteresting. She doesn't know anything at all. She's got 3 or 4 pat answers, something about being raised by a single mother with her sister, something about, what is it? Oh, everyone has goals. We want everyone to have an opportunity to reach their goals. And then she had this thing she was always saying about moving into the future, but being unburdened by what has been. It was insane. It was kind of weird. Anyways, and she has those on rotation. No matter what you ask her, what are you going to do about finance? I know about finance. I know what it's like to struggle because I was, and then she launches into the middle class single mom thing, right? So it was like she didn't want to win. Actually, at first I thought, okay, she doesn't care. This is somebody who's going into it just like half-heartedly. They don't really give a fuck. And they're just, they were told, okay, you're up to bat. Joe's no good. You got to go for it. And she's like, I do? Okay. Just tell me where to go. Tell me, whatever. Give me an earpiece and just like whatever. And then, she's not going out. She's not trying to, like, she could have gone on Joe. She could have done this. None of that. She did like the bare essential. She did the bare essentials of what she had to do to get the job done, which getting the job done was just getting to the end, I think. And then at one point, it seemed to me that it wasn't that she didn't care whether she won. It was like she was trying not to win. It's like, I want it to look like I'm trying, but I'm not really trying to win. And that's really where it ended. Like, that's how at the very end, when all the votes were counted, I thought to myself, yeah, this is someone that wanted to make it look like she was trying, but she wasn't. And then I thought, she wanted to lose. If she wanted to lose, let's suppose, I'm just going to suppose that she wanted to lose because she didn't want the responsibility and the job. It could be that, that could be all it is. She's tired. She's had it. She just doesn't have the energy. And it's a huge, it's the highest office in like almost pretty much the world, I guess. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So she's like, fuck it, right? Or she was there. She was carefully placed there in a way, or she was maybe she was one of a few different people that were kind of in place and ready to step into that role to lose on purpose. Maybe she was there to ensure that Trump did win. She didn't try too hard. She actually tried to not win, and it was so that he could win. And if that were the case, and this is just my wild imaginings, who asked her to do that? That's where I am now. If that was the case, it's a big if, but if it was, who asked her to do that? Was it somebody in the U.S. administration, a group, or was it Israel, or who was it? That's the question. And in fact, her concession speech, that was a woman relieved. She felt bad for her supporters, but overall, she was very happy and relieved that she didn't have to do that job and that he won. And that tonight was our Raggedy Edge. And I guess I'll see you next time. Peace out.